Hello everyone and welcome back to another, again, not Squishmallows video. We're doing something else again. I'm going to the V&A today. Well, not today, tomorrow. But in this video, I'm going to the V&A. I'm actually filming this from right now, the night before. What am I on about? Sorry, I'm tired. I'm going to the V&A tomorrow. But I'm filming this now because I'm going to be waking up at 4 in the morning to get ready to then go because I gotta catch a bus to the city to change over buses and then go to my friend's house, which is gonna take an hour just from the changeover alone. Before then, we're gonna drive down to London to then go to the V&A. Yippee! So we are going to the V&A, one, because I've been wanting to go for years and I've done multiple school projects about the V&A, but I've never been. And two, we're mainly going because of the Marie Antoinette exhibition. That's the main thing that's pushed us to go. So one, we're going to be going around the V&A, but two, we've got tickets to this exhibition before it closes, I think in the next month or so. We've planned this for months. I'm really excited to go. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to vlog it. But yeah, on to the video.
So yeah, I managed to wake myself up at 4, get myself ready, and end up running early. Here's a quick little look at my outfit without the jacket on. And I left the house before 7 o'clock, so that's impressive. Kind of wish I had the leg warmers to look like socks on my boots, but I lost my leg warmers. Also, a quick look at my makeup. Kind of wish the eyeshadow was more blue. Oh well. Made it onto my bus. Surprisingly empty, and so was the city. Like, no one was around. I've never seen it so empty. I've also never been up this early. Anyway, moved over from my bus stop to the next bus stop. I had about an hour to wait until the next bus, so here I am showing off my outfit. All cute, all cute. But yeah, so cute skirt, H&M, found on Vinted, random white shirt that I have for pirate costumes, and the corset I made at college. Also, the bus was delayed, so I had more time to kill. Anyway, but I did make it on the bus, and it was practically empty, and no one was on it. I mean, it was packed when it arrived, but yeah, I had the bus practically to myself the entire journey. And it was a long journey. 1 hour, but I did get there. And then I got to my friend's house, and we kind of jumped in the car straight away and drove down. And here we are. We parked up in Essex and got the tube in the rest of the way. So here she is. Anyway, didn't really vlog too much around London, and we made it to the V&A. Starting off in like the glass room because we're just having a little wander around, and oh my god, this was stunning. I loved it so much, and it was just so pretty in there. I really enjoyed this section a lot.
In the museum because you're priceless.
I am priceless. I'm one of a kind.
Then there was a lot of like other, like the glass in there was so pretty. Of course, it's like from throughout history, but some of these blue pieces were really pretty, especially this one. Like, how has someone made that out of glass? But there was a lot of cool stuff. Like, it's so pretty. I really recommend going. Look at this. This is stunning. I was so tempted to, just lean over and grab it for myself because look at it. But yeah, I really recommend going in here. It's stunning. And everything is so cool. There's also a top layer, so here we are, having a little look around. We also went in other sections. There's a whole costume section. For me, this was heaven. So this one's a replica of Queen Elizabeth II's wedding dress that was used in The Crown. Oh my god, I've studied this dress at college for one of my projects. The beading on it is so good, like in the original. It's a normal Hartnell dress, so I really recommend you look at that. And also look at these illustrations. In love. And yes, this is the outfit that Dua Lipa, wore that one time. And there's also these other costumes as well, which are just works of art. Absolutely stunning. This was one of my favourite sections. We did go in the jewellery section though, and I did see a ton of tiaras. I didn't film or take any pictures in there for some reason, but seeing tiaras in person was insane.
So it's been about a week since I filmed this, or it's been about a week since I went to London. Yeah, said it was going to be a vlog. I was hoping it was going to be a proper vlog. It didn't end up being a proper vlog because, I don't know, I still get too anxious to talk to my phone whilst wandering around in public. I'm probably improving a little bit, but yeah. Also, I didn't have proper pockets to have my phone in. Yes, I had a jacket on. Those pockets are tiny and my phone won't fit in there, so it was in my bag the entire time and it was just really awkward to keep getting in and out of it. So, and that's my excuse for not vlogging. My apologies. But either way, let me just explain what happened. So obviously, woke up, got the bus, as you saw, into the city, got another bus to my friend's house, got to my friend's house and got straight in the car to go down to, well, we went to Essex actually. We drove then down to Essex to then get an underground train or an overground train that links to the underground. Went from there, got that train, did a changeover, ended up in Kensington because that's where the V&A is, and got a snack, went to the V&A. We were in the V&A for a while. I'm not quite sure what time we got there, but we were in there for a good couple hours. Obviously you've seen everything. Then we went from there and we then went into the Marie Antoinette exhibit, which is basically all the reason we were there. We were in this exhibition for about an hour and 20 minutes. Like, we were in there for a while, but it was so good. Now I didn't vlog it, and weirdly I hadn't seen many pictures on social media. Weirdly, like not on Instagram, nothing on TikTok, whatever. So I wasn't sure if we were actually allowed to take pictures in there for some reason. I thought that, but yeah, then I saw everyone else taking pictures and I was like, oh no, we are. So I do have pictures, not many videos. But yeah, so the exhibition was really good. Let me just explain it. So you go in and it showed all the dresses from when she first kind of was introduced to the French court. So I believe she was about 14 when this happened. So yeah, it just showed some of the dresses that she would have owned herself and other people around her would have owned when she first was introduced to the French court in the first, I guess, 10 years there. Also a replica of a bridesmaid's dress, or a bridesmaid's dress which was a replica of her wedding dress. I don't know. There was a dress there from her wedding and it was stunning. There was also samples of potential like court dresses and or the capes, like the court capes, which had like the very up close embroidery. And if you know me in any capacity, you're gonna know that it's my thing. Also corsetry and historical fashion, just all of it. But like up close hand embellishments like beading, and you know, it is my thing. But yeah, it kind of moved around to some of her belongings. Like I think there's a chair and some other stuff. There was some jewelry pieces, some replica jewelry pieces, some actual jewelry pieces, and like the sketches for her jewelry. That was pretty cool. Also fans. There was a lot of fans, and they were also really, really nice. There was fabric sample. There's quite a few fabric samples and other sort of things and other belongings. A lot of dresses, obviously through the time. So basically went through her life. There's also this cool section which I didn't take any pictures of or anything, where they'd recreated different scents from the era, like what a ball at the time would have smelt like, or what the makeup smelt like, or what her English garden smelt like, and what the prison she was kept in smelt like, which was really cool. Some didn't smell great. Like obviously the prison didn't smell too good, and neither did the ballroom actually. But yeah, I just thought that was really cool. And then it kind of, so that was more like the middle of her life. And then there's more of the end part where she was then in prison, or like coming to near the end of her reign, before the revolution, and just showing a lot of the propaganda that was used at the time, and again showing some of the fashion that has shifted. And then you kind of turn a corner into this small room, and the first thing you see is the blade from the guillotine from the revolution that executed her. So that took a bit of a turn. I think there's also the slip, or basically the undergarment she wore during the execution, and also pictures of her death mask, which no longer exists because I think it was in a building that set on fire at some point in the 1920s. I think, yes, there's a picture of it, which was kind of haunting, and yeah, it was like everything else was like really light and magical, and there was like this nice music playing, and you go into the small room and it's all red, and it's like, oh, the vibe has changed, okay. And then you walk out of that room, and then it's more of like a bigger room, and then it's like, okay, and then here's her legacy. So then it was like, at least it didn't just end there. But yeah, then it showed like the Victorians and how some of them got inspired by her, just her in general, and her aesthetic, mostly the Rococo period, but specifically her, and a lot of costume parties and balls and that the Victorians did and dressed up like her and took inspiration from her. And it was really cool for me as well. I saw some sketches by
Charles
William
Frederick
Wordsworth.
Worth.
That was pretty cool.
I'm sorry, I got the names
Or
confused.
Frederick
Charles
Williams
Frederick Worth.
Wordsworth, I believe it's actually the thing, also known as the grandfather of couture. Which probably didn't mean too much to many other people, but to me that's really cool because I have referenced a lot of his work previously, intentionally and unintentionally. It doesn't matter what I do, some sort of project, it'll always come back to him or he'll be there somehow. But yeah, there was some sketches that he done, and there was also a garment that he made, which I know wasn't the point of the exhibition, but for me to see that, I was like, that's so cool. But yeah, so then they obviously had the sketches and photographs of the dresses at the time, and then there was like a cabinet bit with all dresses in the Victorian era, and that all the way up to the 1920s that were inspired by Marie Antoinette, which was pretty cool for like costume or just in general, I think. And then there was a lot of them from the 1920s onwards about all like the different drawings and artworks that had been inspired by her. And then you turn again into a different room, and then there's all the more modern pieces. And right in the middle of the room, there's this gorgeous Dior piece, like couture. I don't know why I say it like that. Like this gorgeous Dior couture dress. I'm not quite sure which collection it is from off the top of my head, but it was stunning. And then there was like the rest of the room. I don't know. I think I got a video of that, but it just has all the different things. So there was some Chanel. There was some John Galliano. There was some costumes from the Greats. There was a lot of like other sort of ones. I want to say Vivienne Westwood, but I don't actually know if there was. I want to say there was. And yeah, there was a lot of just really cool pieces, and there was a video playing showing a lot of the different dresses then that were on the catwalks as well. But yeah, it was really, really cool. And then you turn the next corner and it's like a Marie Antoinette themed gift shop. And yeah, but we were in there a long time, but it was so cool, really, really enjoyable. I'm not sure if it's still open, it's probably closed by now. Maybe at least by the time I get this uploaded, because I'm not quite sure when this is going to get uploaded, because that's a whole other thing. But it was really, really, really good. And again, I think I mentioned that I wanted to go when I heard about it, and then I think it must have opened in October and I wanted to go, but obviously the tickets were selling out because everyone wanted to go instantly. But yeah, and then we got these tickets booked in December, so I've been waiting since December to go, and I finally been, and I can't believe it's all over. But yeah, either way, it was very, very worth it. I kind of was hoping to go as well because I have not been doing much fashion sketching or anything sort of creative, so I was really excited to go and spark some sort of creativity. And since then, as of filming at the beginning of this week, I have done I think about 6 different fashion sketches, so I'm really proud of myself that I've actually started to get a little bit creative again like that. Obviously I've been doing my sewing and I've been doing other things, but actually to do that, so are they inspired necessarily by that exhibition? No, not yet, but something has sparked something, so that's great. Enough just yapping. But after we left there, we did just sit in the cafe for a little bit because we'd been on our feet all day pretty much at this point since we left the train. So, you know, we just had to sat down, had like a little chat, what our thoughts were, found the gift shop, the actual gift shop, had a look around there, realised everything was extremely expensive because, yeah, we figured that out when we were in London. Oh my god. But yeah, had a bit of a wander around and realised we're tired, and yeah, it's probably time to think about heading back. So we did get something briefly to eat. I think we got like a small fries from Five Guys. I've never had anything from Five Guys, but they were actually pretty decent. So, and the burgers actually looked really good. So now I'm tempted to go and actually get a Five Guys. Not really relevant to this video, but yeah, there you go. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm really tired. Would you guys recommend Five Guys? Let me know in the comments below if you've ever had it and if I should try it, because I heard it's also expensive. So there's that. Anyway, yes, we had that and we bought the chips, and then we went on the tube at rush hour, because that's really, really smart, isn't it? It's really, really smart. So yeah, they were a little packed. We did change over then to our next train and got the next one back to the car. Yeah, and then we headed. Oh, and then she dropped me off, which was nice. And I was so exhausted. I almost fell asleep in the car. So that's not really relevant. You didn't need to know that either. But yeah, that's mostly why after we left the V&A, I did not film anything because I was so tired. I was so exhausted. But yeah, I came home, got changed, went to bed within about 20 minutes of stepping through the door. Yeah, either way, I had a lot of fun. May have been exhausted, but I had a great time. It was wonderful. It was amazing. I've never been to the V&A. I've been wanting to go for so long, and it was great. I loved it. The exhibition was also wonderful. Amazing. Loved it. I don't really know what there's more to say. That was really cool. Will I try and vlog things in the future? Maybe. Maybe I'll actually try to vlog. I want to, but the idea of talking to my phone whilst walking in public just is not something I can do right now. But whatever. Also, I hope you liked my outfit. I really liked my outfit. My outfit was cool. I also made that corset, by the way. Well, not corset, stays, whatever. I made that in college. But yes, if you enjoyed today's video in any sort of way, please like it so I know that you enjoyed it. That's why the like button's there. Comment down below anything related to this video, and also if you think I should try Five Guys. I might not do it on camera. I mean, I could do a TikTok or something. Talk about TikTok. I have TikToks ready to upload. I'm going to be a fashion girly. I'm going to do fashion girly content. Maybe I'll do it on here too. I don't know. That's that, I guess. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment down below if you want to see more videos. Also, I don't know if this is being uploaded by the end of March or April, because the next video actually on my schedule, the one before this, well, the one that's supposed to go up before this or thing, is my Easter Squishmallow video. But one small problem, that video is supposed to go up, as for me, next week. But what's today? Today's the 20th of March. As of right now, there's not a single Easter Squishmallow available. Well, except for the two in Smiths, but the main squad doesn't exist. There's no announcements, no nothing, no links there. Well, except for the two that, whatever. They are not available to purchase yet. They are not available in stores. They're not a thing. So, do I wait? Do I not wait? That is the question. So will this get uploaded before or after? Who knows? But if this gets uploaded before, do not panic. There will be an Easter Squishmallow video and most likely be up after Easter, annoyingly, because they're not available yet. They're not in stores, they're not available. I am so sorry. But the people that watch these videos probably don't watch those ones. So if you're new here and you have no clue what I'm on about, don't worry about it. This is not for you. But if you want more content that's not Squishmallow related and something like this, let me know and I do more of it. Okay, I'm tired. Bye!